Oh, good. So now we can just say, let me say midnight call. Then let me put one. Let me put me. Let me put. So this is actually the app we've been trying to build. Let me say 23 pages. I can add. Can say. Let me say everyday text. Let me say 2. Name of book. Let me say a day. Let me say number is let's say 50 pages. Can add. So as we are doing all this, it is. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining today's class. And in today's class, we want to talk about how to build and run a web application with a main stack on an Azure Linux virtual machine. So this class is basically for developers. But before I proceed, let me just paint a picture. You're a software developer at an online retail store that specializes in children's books. You're building a new website for your business. You haven't yet fully defined the exact needs for your site, but you'll be responsible for the site from start to finish. You have lots of experience in JavaScript, so you want to find a solution that plays well to your strength. You've heard about main stack, MongoDB, Express.js, AngularJS, and Node.js, and you know it uses JavaScript, so you decide to try it out by building a main stack and basic web application that stores information about books. You can use what you learn to get a jump start on your new website. So let's start by building a. First we need to quickly deploy a Linux virtual machine. So I'm going to use Ubuntu. I'll create an Ubuntu virtual machine. So let me just create it. Let me call this tests RG. So let me call that also test. Okay. So I can stack. That's the name of the machine. I don't want this. So just for test purpose, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is, then change this to as a user. This is so just because I want to test it locally, I'll enable port. Let me just allow this to run. So let me leave it away. So here now I'll have to quickly SSH into my machine. So I've copied the public IP and I want to say SSH Azure user. Let me paste that. Say yes. Okay, so here I want to install MongoDB. So there is a command to do that. I'll just do this. I want to install MongoDB package after that. So the service should start up automatically. So well, let's confirm if it is running. Okay, fine, it's active and running. So the next thing we need to do, let me just even check the version of the MongoDB. So let's say MongoDB version. Okay, 3.6. Okay, that's fine. So the next thing I need to also install is the Node.js. So there are commands to do that. So I just want to copy and paste. First, I want to register Node.js repo today. So the package manager can locate the packages using following the other command that I will be running. So that's that. That's to register the Node.js repository. Then I can continue with the installation. So the installation, so the app to install Node.js. Also, you can just try and verify the installation. Okay, so we have version 16.20. So let me just exit this place. I'm done with the machine for now. So I can minimize this. So all I need to do is to go back to my Azure portal, where I need to create a basic web application. So here I will there are so many. So I'm using Azure CLI, Azure CLI. Okay, so let me confirm this is root. That's just to confirm it. Then let me make a directory. Let me say books. Then let me say Dodge books. Inside books, I want to create package .json. Well, let me first create server.js. Let me touch those files. Well, so I need to quickly make another directory for app. So let me just do this. Make directory books app. So I can run this. So now that I've run all this, so I've created the folders and the files for my web application. So the next thing I need to do, I need to just get into this and code books. Let me just see that. Okay, fine. So from here I can open mode.js, model.js. Where is that? I think is my app. Model.js. So they are. So now we need to copy the files to our VM. So how do we do that? All we need to do is to run a command. I hope I have my VM running, so I can just do this. So I can close. Close editor. Let's see. Azure user. I need to put the public IP address here. Let me remember, where did I put it? Let me just say 69. Let me go to my machine. Let me do it this way. SSH Azure user. That SSH Azure user. So let me just do okay, so next we can change to books where we have let me look for where. Okay, we have books, so we can just do books. Alright. So let's test now. Okay, so now we can now check this. Oh, good. So now we can just say, let me say midnight call. Then let me put one. Let me put me. Let me put. So this is actually the app we've been trying to build. Let me say 23 pages. I can add. I can say, let me say everyday text. Let me say 2 in my book. Let me say a day. Let me say number is let's say 50 pages. Can add. So as we are doing all this, it is actually giving us, you can see the effect from the back end on our machine. So even if I delete, let me just try and delete some. Let me see, let me just quickly delete every text. Let me see what will happen. You can see it is having find one and delete instead. Let me delete the other one. Let me see. Let's delete this. What can we see? Find projection. So it's having effect on this. So I hope this class helps someone in your cloud journey.